Okay, let's see what we got going on with our quest lines. We have nothing going on right now except for the xenology. Um, we have a few of these things doing. I don't understand. This is mostly for new players. I'm doing it because reasons. So let's go pick up some gunsmith calibrations, and let's see. We got the bright dust off of Zivula, Lord Sheiks, and Jufta. Now we still have Trials of Osiris, which apparently I can play now. Last season, I think I was not allowed to play because I didn't have the actual um, season. Uh, season pass. I didn't have the. I didn't buy the season expansion pass. Basically, is what it is. We all get the season pass, but yeah. So I do two more. I do two more strikes, and I get my powerful gear tier 1 engram, and I could do one more strike. Well, I could do one nightfall or two more strikes. I don't really know what the nightfall is this week. I didn't pay attention. I'm kind of like not that interested in nightfalls. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to do a strike, and they're a little bit less hectic. So that's went the wrong way because I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. I've been thinking about making a Warlock or Titan just for the fuck of it, just to fire around and see what's going on with it. There's some updates to the character classes. Hunters didn't get any kind of a stroke, but it seems like Titans and Warlocks, as usual, got the heavy-handed mod god hammer bullshit going on. Do I want to take any bounties? Bounties don't. Vanguard and Gambit and Crucible bounties do not provide reputation still. I really think they should. Defeat multiple combatants at a time with your super. Oh, XP is XP, I guess. What the fuck? Defeat combatants while in Vanguard playlist. I'm already doing that anyway, so might as well. Fuck it, let's just do it. And let's get some Bright Dust thing out. Let's just stock it up. Even though this week was pretty shit for Bright Dust offerings, because it's going to be shit because they have these new silver packets they want everybody to buy. So they're going to fucking dick with the cosmetics in the store. I mean, it is. It's just cosmetics. There's no real reason to do any of that. It does not help you in the game. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see. If the first strike is one of my top 3 or 4 fuck-offs, that would be the Corrupted, number 1. Birthplace of the Vile and the Dark Blade, 2 and 3. And then, of course, Scarlet Keep. Used to be one of my top 3, but when the Throne World, Seventh Kingdom's Throne World launched with the Birthplace of the Vile and the Dark Blade, I was like, yeah, these are worse. And really what it comes down to is just a bunch of fucking hiking simulators. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. If I want to waste time with my character running from long-ass point A to long-ass point B, I'll do that in Conan Exiles, because, yeah, that's actually more fun, because at least you can harvest resources while you're in transit. In a strike list, in strikes you don't. There's nothing to harvest. There's nothing to do. You just run along. You're just sprinting along across the mini map to the next encounter, and it's like, really, do we need to do that? And I've been saying this for years. I think extending the playtime in a strike by giving you that long ass hike doesn't help you regenerate abilities. Oh, this is good. We can do this. I like this. I don't like the Threshers and the extra mini boss that they put in the game, but whatever. It's easy enough. If everybody's running the Malfeasance now, they've got a catalyst out for it. My favorite gun in the whole game has actually got some love, and hopefully people will fucking pick up on it. Oh, wait. I think I need to be Arc or Stasis.
It's actually working.
Oh, we're good.
See, nothing to worry about.
Oh, the daisy chain. That's always so fun with the Taken. He did, didn't he? He completely juked away from my fucking... That's okay. A little player hate's not too bad. Wait. Are we not doing... Or did we... What? Did they change the Lake of Shadows back to its original format? Or do we get 2 variations now? You went too far, buddy. Come on, man, represent. You're rank 7. It means you're actually paying for this game. That's something I like about the ranking. No, see? It's still the same fuckery do. That guy must have... The other 2 people must have quit out already, I guess, or... I don't know what the dealio is. We will find out. Oh, yay, we're running out of ammo. Oh, it's so much fun. So, yeah, back on the topic here, you know, making the strikes run off by adding extra areas and just kind of beefing them up. I mean, I like short form activities. I don't like long drawn out activities, mostly because I get bored. But physically, they are painful to my wrists and thumbs. I have basically tennis elbow, or actually, really, when you think about it, it's Nintendo elbow. So yeah, that's why a lot of times I prefer to play with weapons that have auto fire on them, so I'm not constantly pulling the trigger. Which means even that a scout rifle might benefit from a targeting adjuster or a quick access sling or whatever, I will still put the automatic fire on it, just so that I can conserve energy with my trigger finger, because it wears out, and then it actually does, you know, affect performance, believe it or not. So that's why I stopped playing trials, because I realized that, you know, halfway through the 3rd match, my elbow was just singing like mad, and I'm like, I can't do this, dudes. It actually hurts to play, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. So I don't know. Bungie's all about accessibility, and they're going so far as to, you know, reduce the amount of flare, so that, you know, strobe light sensitive individuals don't have to stress about that so much. But yet they're not, you know, they're not apprised of the situation that a lot of older people like to play games like this. And I hate to say this, but us older people, Gen Xers and older, you know, running around, you know, that is, if we might have the reflexes to still keep up, you know, with, you know, quickly changing situations, that of course being situational awareness as it is. No. But, you know, a lot of us are, you know, suffering from decades of fucking data entry. Believe it or not, keyboarding is a fucking pain. It wears you down, buddies. Which is why I prefer to play on controller. Although some people have argued that, do we have to kill the blight? Or is it we lagged up? No, we're just lagged up. Lovely. A lot of people are saying that mouse and keyboard is actually better because your hands are set in an ergonomic position, but I play on a PlayStation 5, and it's a very comfortable controller if I'm not having to constantly squeeze a fucking round. I mean, fuck, dude, even in Conan Exiles, I don't spend as much time in combat in that game as, you know, I do in other games. And I think that's probably why, you know, I end up playing there way more than I do in Destiny anymore these days. Although in in the Age of War, which is the next season for Conan, thralls are not going to be as viable a companion, and which is fine, because I'll be using lots more poison arrows to get through my content. So like right now, I'm starting to get a little fatigued here. I like it when the game can go for less than 10 minutes. Once upon a time, you can get Lake of Shadows done in like 8 minutes, tops. Now it's kind of like, Jesus, man, minimum 10, 15 fucking minutes. It's like, who the fuck? I got time for like 1 strike pretty much each day. Specifically because I'm trying to also, you know, do other things in the game. And I mean, if I'm trying to if I want to fucking, get my rewards for getting all three, um, for fulfilling the reward threshold for powerful gear, because I want the shards. Um, which, by the way, I found out that it doesn't matter the way they are orchestrated. I missed that fucking melee completely. I don't think warlocks and titans should get ranged melees. I think ranged melees should be specifically for hunters, and I'm not talking like the warlocks, shockwave, or the titans shockwave melee. I'm talking like the shurikens, the throwing daggers, and the smoke bombs and stuff. I think that hunters should have ranged melees. I think warlocks should have melees that do large debuffs. I think a warlock melee should be more of the debuff melee. And I think Titan melees should cause such massive damage that guardians or enemies next to the person struck by the melee take fucking AoE. I think that's, if I was going to redesign the character classes and keep them flavorful and unique, that's what I would do. I'd give hunters specifically middling damaged rated melees, but they would be ranged melees, except for, of course, obviously the arc punchy. I would focus the Titan melee on being close range, with a little bit of a lunge, and so powerful that it actually shocks the combatants around them, the targets around them, and then, or kind of like that situation. Like if it's a solar one, it transfers Scorch to other people around it. So Titans would have more of an AOE kind of melee. Warlocks would have a serious enemy debuff or ally buff melee, and hunters would have the benefit of having range. And I think that would be balanced, especially because the hunter melee has never been this powerful as the warlock or the titan. But to give warlocks and titans ranged melees on top of all that power, it just feels, I don't know, hateful. It feels like they're othering hunters a lot more than they really need to. And it's not like we're like a fucking meta class anymore. I mean, it's not like back in Destiny 1 where everybody played a hunter because, it was more powerful in the Crucible. Hunters don't do as well in the Crucible anymore as Titans and Warlocks do. Which, I mean, whatever. I don't really play Crucible except for the Bright Dust and the Pinnacle rewards, or the Chasers. Okay, let's go for it. I don't know if we can nuke this guy. Thanks for putting up a barrier so that I can't shoot him. You guys are so much fun. Oh my god, are we going to be under 15 minutes? I think the quickest I've been in this strike since they've retooled it is 11 minutes. That's a record for me now. That is a record.
That's the last
Holy
of them.
shit, dude.
Guardian, you have my thanks.
And then he Bellagio's.
Especially for continuing to keep the EDZ safe amongst
those are the moments.
So far from home.
Kiss that ass, cause that was hilarious. Ooh, there's a glimmer over there. I want that. Ooh, there's an orb over there. I want that too. Points are points, bitches. Let's see what we got here. I got a half score. That's not bad. Could be better. Oh, he already left? Fuck, dude. Okay, I got someone's business. Someone's up for the business. Let's see what we did for our quest lines. Okay, we got some of that going on. And we got some seasonal stuff we unlocked. Oh, more Bright Dust! Because I need so much more now. That's all I chase is Bright Dust. Kind of sad when you think about it. Arc weapons, machine guns, sidearms. Let's do sidearms. Let's stasis sidearms. We don't want this. And I don't want this. Ooh, deicide. Vorpal weapon is nice. Empty vessel is okay. Don't care. I already got some 1810s. I don't need all the rest. I'm dumping all armor. It has to really be outstanding for me to keep it for any reasons. But basically, I'm running just Iron Banner armor for as long as they have that as part of the perk to earn rep. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Become a light storage facility for the Lucent Hive.
That's scary.
Creating
One
light
of the
batteries?
malfeasance.
What for?
Let's hope we never find out. Get down there and target their leadership, Guardian.
This is a battleground, right? Yeah. I really wish they would fucking keep seasonal content as seasonal content and not have it bleed into the Vanguard list. I mean, we don't get to fucking play seasonal content, PvP content, do we? No, we don't. My shurikens used to track targets. They don't anymore, apparently. Or, I'm on Instagram or something over here. Whatever. I was unconscious earlier. That's what ... over your head means. I always see it in game as being, in-world as being unconscious or just dazed off somewhere. Hello. Welcome to the channel. I'm just doing some strikes. It's the last one I need. If it wasn't for the part of the 45-minute maximum I'm giving myself to play this game every day, I probably would have bailed out of this match and done something else. But we're double tapping here. So I'm doing some gunsmith calibration bounties and trying also to get my Vanguard rep up. You know, I wonder if this is... Oh, man, they closed it off. Oh, well. That shit should always be left open. The loft sector, that'd be so much nicer to go in there, get some kills. There's not many strikes you can do that in anymore. Oh, I did that stupid, didn't I? So we needed to have machine guns. Yeah, not enough enemies. This battleground's not quite as drawn out as the other ones, but it is still pretty crunchy. I have a new is it called an axiom? A new saying about crunchy rules. Crunchy rules are for people who don't have any creativity. It's a crutch. So, putting a lot of crunch in a game is basically a way to hide the fact that you really don't have any diversity in content. You're so busy micromanaging all the little fiddly bits, you don't see the fact that it is literally just a flip book. And you can easily just tear out the middle of the book and get right to the meat of the whole content and be happy. But you can't do that in a multiplayer online game because it's a railroad. It has to be. Unless you're playing Conan or Minecraft Realms server on console. Then it's a true sandbox situation.
Being disarmed is more shameful than being killed in battle. I imagine it's the same with the Guardians and their light.
Those things are filled with the light of our dead fire teams. Burn this place to the ground.
Wow, Shax. I mean, it's not Shax. Saladin. There we go. Who does not actually operate on his namesake, which is kind of sad. Saladin was a very charitable commander and conqueror. Still became very unpopular later on in the Empire. Was forcibly encouraged to retire. That's the problem. You get someone who spent a lot of time reading about historical wars and shit like that because he was a fucking dice chucking, mini pushing nerd. Ooh, fuck me. How's that feel? Does anybody remember the Will Ferrell remake of Land of the Lost, the movie, which I think was actually supposed to be a narrative sequel? And Chaka is talking about a particular poison that feels like a particular icy thing. So I kind of imagine Stasis is like that sometimes. That's why you aim for the face. Oh, dude, die already. Jeez. We got a glitch? They shouldn't be spawning like this. I think we have a glitch. I don't want to bug out. Oh my god, come on, please. Let's be done. Yeah, I think we're bugged. Okay. No? I guess not. There's some progress. Progress, excuse me. Okay. It's funny they show this stupid little score down here, but I don't see how it impacts your play.
Let's locate their leadership.
Alright, well that's the first strike.
Heresy.
Now we play the second strike.
Time in the tower to plan. She was watching our every move. Even if this up succeeds, I doubt that will be the end of it.
Once I get my workspace sorted out a little bit, I think I'm going to go ahead and set up a mini studio where I will just go ahead and record myself playing tabletop games, doing solo RPG stuff, because I mean effectively that's all I really am doing here. I'm playing Hero Quest for the most part. I rolled a 1. Actually no, I think Hero Quest is a roll low. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, totally insensitive towards players with vertigo. I mean, it's in the warnings. But I gotta tell you right now, I'm feeling it. From my elbow to the fucking base of my thumb to the tip of my pinky and ring finger. That'll be the ulnar and the radial nerve. Also known as golfer's elbow and tennis elbow. Golfer's elbow is on the inside, tennis elbow is on the outside.
Works, but anything wearing Sabathun's face is trouble.
Run it through with the spear, Guardian.
Put it down, the soldier said. I'll put a spear through its head. It's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, we shouldn't have had our relic that low. Okay, now we're going on to the second one. Holy shit! We could be done. Don't waste time on the res, dude. I'll come back up. Keep that DPS rolling. Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck the ogre. Hi. Yes. I've always kind of liked the idea that it feels like the people at Bungie, the ones who designed the enemy interactions, might have played a lot of strategy combat games, because screening your major fighters with like a bunch of bullshit troops is actually a strategy. Did we get him? Looks like we got him. That's amazing. Oh my god, we got this dust. We're technically done in less than 10 minutes. Although I count up to the point when we actually go back to orbit. So 11 minutes is not bad.
Hive light bearers. What's the traveler playing at?
I asked
Yay!
myself the same thing every day
The
in
double
the Dark
engrams is
Ages.
for the
Why
end
did the
of
Traveler resurrect bad
the
people and let good
thingy.
people rot?
Okay, we can.
And what did you conclude?
That the question was flawed.
Too bad you can't
Good and
command
evil,
yourself,
right
'cause
and
that would
wrong.
be fun.
Those ideas are based on causality.
Oh my
I
god.
see your point.
Can I go? Can I leave now? I want to go. I want to go now. Let's go. There we go. Alright, so that's about it. Now, I am stockpiling my exotic engrams because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with these things other than decrypt them. I can preview them. What do we got here? So this is what we could get in stuff. So I can pull any one of these things. I don't need exotics. What weapon patterns? I guess you don't get access to weapon patterns unless you buy the season pass. I don't even know if there's any weapon patterns. I should read more of the documentation on this game and watch the videos. But I have this thing about cross media, things. I believe that everything you need to know should be should be between the 2 pages of the between everything you need to know about the story you're playing should be within the environment of the story you're playing in. It's a game, or between the pages of the book you're reading. You shouldn't have to go to a secondary or a tertiary source to get more background. That shouldn't be a thing. And especially when it comes to operating or manipulating the playing pieces in your game. Everything should be right there and explained for you. So I know that exotic engrams can be tuned or whatever. So it's like I come up here. I have to unlock all those items in order to purchase specific items. This is ridiculous. Because Shadowkeep armor decryption. Forsaken armor decryption. What the fuck? Technically. It says I can. Let's do it. What the fuck? Oh, surprise! Denied. This is like, why would I want to take any of this crap out here? Like, Shards of Galanor, okay? With an exotic cipher, which I'm working on, some Ascendant Shards, which is great, finally found a use for golf balls that I acquire like crazy. And an exotic engram, I can get the Shards of Galanor. Or, I can come over here and you just get a level 1600 Shards of Galanor with just as many chances of getting shit-tastic stats as the exotic one. The only difference is that this one I'll have to infuse with a piece of armor, which is not really going to be a big deal because I get arm pieces like crazy. In fact, you know what? Let's put this to the test. Yeah, let's test this out. I'm gonna grab the Bombardiers. Okay, it's got a stat value of 46. Are they all 46s? There's a 48. That's a 46. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's spend some shards and let's do some funny stuff, just for the sake of experimentation. So we got the Shards of Galan. We got the Bombardiers. Now I have a set of Bombardiers already, and I love these perfectly. Okay, so we do get a stat 46. If I come over here and do a focusing for the Bombardiers, it doesn't tell me what my stat line is going to be. So we'll have to come back to that because I'm still working on the exotic cipher. 6 more strikes, gambits, or crucibles in order to get that done. Because it says that right there. Win matches in crucible or gambit, or play list activities. Oh fuck! I gotta win matches. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's why I had the struggle. That's why the struggle was real. That's kind of bullshit.
If we end, the data ends with us. That fate is too
Kind of
terrible
bullshit,
to
honestly.
comprehend.
Well, by the way, there's that extra arm piece I talked about. Okay. I'm guessing the focused engrams will be...
Looks like there was a rat living in there.
oh, God. The focused engrams will
Guardian,
be
what
better
puzzles
stat
do
lines,
you
I
have?
guess. I don't know. The armor energy cost of all... Okay, never mind. Grants access to helmet armor mods that combine the effects of strand. I don't have strand.
Really?
Melee.
Okay.
Melee is important to me. Melee. Melee. That's actually pretty cool. I have no idea what to do.
The mystery is
Let's go take a look at Zuvavala.
Hello, Guardian.
Okay, yeah, that's... Why do you hate me? God, I hate Grave Robber.
So much has changed.
Well, I'm going to say I'm done for now.
When I became commander, the world was a different place.
It is Sunday? Yeah. So I got some time to... I'm done with all that stuff, actually, right? I've done this. These guys are completed. These guys are completed. These guys are completed. I think the only thing I've got left now is the Nightfall. Or do I really, really want to do this? Where are we, anyway? Where are we going? Why am I here? Shielded foes, hero modifiers. It's the Cosmodrome. Oh. Maybe it's the Corrupted. Or, no, what's the one? Could be the Devil's Lair. I don't know. I can go read about it. Again, like I said, I shouldn't have to. It should just say so. Devil's Lair. In any case, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm going to go play some Conan.